You guys need to settle down. When I said daily, I said maybe. And then I also said maybe. But, and by daily, I mean probably like an extra episode or two. We'll see. Well, every week. We'll see. It depends. Depends on, yeah. In a reversal from my first visit to the school, the last person I have left to meet is our beloved principal, Tachibana Chizuru, who has 2 scenes in Professor Dave's fucking whatever. Come to think of it, I caused a lot of trouble for Chizuru as well, and she was probably pretty sad about how everything turned out. Despite her professional facade, she's a needy little girl at heart. Perhaps this calls for a show of sincere kindness on my part. This is gonna be real dumb, isn't it? No, hold on. Didn't Sakaki tell me about yell at me about this? When you say things that might be misinterpreted, there's always the risk that you're going to get yourself in trouble. The last thing I need is for her to get the wrong idea, cuddle up to me, and start talking in some nauseatingly sweet tone of voice. Then again, even if she does squeeze against me like a Morris slug, perhaps it would be best to respond with patient tolerance, to approach the matter like a warm-hearted old man, smiling gently as his granddaughter hands him a mangled friendship bracelet. Should I attack forcefully or tolerate indulgently? It's kind of a tough call. I have to think this over carefully because I'm a UG Occupation Student Mark II. Or, well, I guess in this timeline I'm not an occupation student anymore. No, we retired! What is it that you're always telling Makina? That's right. When you've decided to do something, but don't know how, stop thinking and go on the attack. And attack it is, then! A true officer always strives to be an exemplar for those under his command. Show them what you're made of, because I'm a UGG Occupation Student Mark II. Hey there, Principal Figurehead. Good news! Kazami Yuji has returned. I might start attending this dump of a school again if I feel like it. I don't want to deal with the red tape, so have the document signed and ready for me, you babyface 4 eyes. I caught her right in the middle of feasting or something. What's all this then? Hiding from the student body while you scarf down bean jam cakes? No wonder your face is so round. Looks like a manju bun. Your new name is Manju 4 Eyes. And go on the attack I did. Oh, yes. Stop crying, damn it. Listen, don't get the wrong idea. It's not like I care about you or anything. Oh, Jesus.
Tsundere?
Yes, Yuji is, in fact, the actual tsundere of the game. Sorry to have worried you, Chizuru. I've returned to the academy. And to you. God, she is fucking with her so hard. Sorry, I got bored. Mind if I dial things down a few notches? Anyway, I've returned, like the shameless idiot I am. Sorry, Chizuru. Yeah, well, I knew he was gonna. I had a feeling he was gonna do it. I'm sure you've heard from JB, but I lost an arm out there. That probably took a little bit of my swagger with it. You want a handshake?
いろいろと大変だったみたいだけれど、私の知っている風見雄二なら必ず生きて帰ってくるって信じてたわよ。
God damn.
海兵隊時代はブーメランって呼ばれてたじゃない。
Do I really have to keep doing this joke? And we'll find out why when we explore his route. That was a long time ago. In the before time. Dude, it keeps dropping these. It keeps dropping these references. Like, it knows you're about to do the fucking main backstory. It already knows. So it's just like, let's throw as much fucking references in there as we can before the fucking game even starts. Back in the day when my post changed, my nickname tended to change as well. When I was sporting my squad as a jungle sniper, it was Birdman. Oh, I want to be Birdman. I mostly stayed out of sight, but they could hear my voice and call me back. Well, kind of like a carrier pigeon. And after my skills earned me a position as an assassination specialist, they started calling me Boomerang. I was constantly flying off to some new job, but I always came back in one piece. Except not this time. People thought it was good luck having me around, since I always made it home. But right now, I'm barely even functional as a soldier. If someone took you hostage, I might not be able to rescue you again. And we'll find that out.
それでも私がピンチになったら助けに来てくれるんでしょ?
And I'd probably die at this point. Who knows? Would I? Well, yeah. I do owe you a lot. I do owe you a lot.
それでこそ私の超人風見雄二ね。とは言ってもそうそう人質になるようなこともないでしょうけど。
I'd hope not. It really shouldn't be a regular thing. No.
それでそんな憎まれ口を聞くためだけに私のところへ来たわけじゃないんでしょ?
I don't know. I feel like that's the reason. True. I wanted to say hello now that I'm back in the country and to inform you that I might return to Mahama. I'm hoping you can lay the groundwork in advance.
あなたとイリスさんね。いつでも再入学できるように書類はもう用意してあるわ。
Sweet. But remember, it's a might, it's a maybe. Not bad for a figurehead who just rubber stamps the board's decisions.
その言い草は気に入りませんね。いくら理事会が承認したところで私がハンコを押さなければ入学は許可されないのよ。
Yeah, shh. Just keep telling yourself. Won't be a problem. Thanks to JB, I've learned a number of techniques for making a woman sign on the dotted line. Making a woman sign on the dotted line. Why did I say it plural? The fuck's wrong with me?
どうしてそういう意地悪を言うのかしら。
Because it's fun? Really? That's... Well, why do you have the face that makes me want to bully you? No bully!
知りませんよ。この顔は生まれつきです。
No bully, Chizuru. Alright then, next time someone picks on you, tell them only Kazami-kun gets to bully me.
それって遠回しに私は風見雄二の女ですって言ってるようなもんじゃない。
Sadly, that is not the case in this timeline. What was that? I can't hear you, woman! Speak up!
なんでもないです。だいたい私は先生ですよ。しかも学園長ですよ。少しは敬おうって気はないの?
A modicum of respect. Is that an order? I think I show you plenty of respect in my own way.
命令なんかしたくないからこうなっているのでしょ?
There's no point to education through discipline. In practice, it's just another way of asserting your dominance through violence. That sort of thing only makes you enemies. It's a good way to get yourself shot from behind on the battlefield. Nose. In the organization I belong to, every order you're given is equally absolute. Disobedience is never acceptable. But what really matters isn't the nature of your orders. It's the person who's issuing them. It's a lot easier to risk your life when the person telling you to charge is an officer you've come to trust and respect. Obviously, you can't let emotions dictate how your organization functions. But it's hard to obey someone on the basis of rank alone. When necessary, an officer can even order their men to die. And such authority comes with a heavy weight of responsibility. Hast thou not gone against sincerity? Hast thou not felt ashamed of thine words and deeds? Hast thou not lacked vigor? Hast thou exerted all possible efforts? Hast thou not become slothful? As Makina's mentor, I want to be an example to her, someone she could be proud of. I don't neglect to train myself on a daily basis, but I doubt I'm anywhere near the picture of perfection that I'm striving for. Well, not anymore. No, my arm. Right. I suppose a man like me doesn't have any right to look down on you, Chizuru. I apologize for my arrogance.
またそうやって唐突にわけのわからないことを言い出す。
He had a bit of a pit, like don't worry, he was thinking in his head. I just took a moment to reflect on what it means to hold authority. The nature of your job may be different, but you won the rank of principal by proving yourself as an educator. It was wrong of me to be so rude.
何を今更という気がしないでもないほどに遅すぎる再認識ですが、そうです。私が学園長です。あなたは私をバカにしすぎですよ。申せなさい。
But with all due respect, Madam Principal, isn't that comically round face of yours also somewhat to blame?
この丸顔は生まれつきです。これでも努力はしてるんです。
He just like puts both his hands over on her cheeks and squishes them together, and he's just, look at your baby face. Well, I suppose you do look more like a grown-up than you used to. Back when I first met Chizuru, pretty much anyone would have taken her for a middle schooler. On top of which she was wearing a frilly dress that made her look like one of those girls who sells flowers to tourists in airports. Compared to my initial impression of her, I suppose even this is something of an improvement. You could always try growing a mustache. That's fun. Oh my god. Why is that They had to make art for that. Well, they didn't have to, but I appreciate it all the same. Indeed, back in the day, second lieutenants fresh out of their academy used to grow facial hair in order to hide their youthful faces. It helped them avoid mockery from the men.
ねえ、私は軍人じゃないですし、ましてや男の人でもありません。
Women can
ヒゲなんか生えませんよ。
Women can grow mustaches. I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's weird. You'll never get anywhere if you give up before you even try. As an educator, is that really the example you want to set for the next generation?
また面倒なことを言い出しましたね。
How long have you known me? The Japanese people once surmounted every obstacle through effort, determination, and strength of will. With enough willpower, you could bring down a high-altitude bomber with a bamboo spear. Who says you can't grow a mustache?
ふるふると首を緩やかに振りながら穏やかに否定しますが、ありえないと思います。
She just sounded like she's like, I don't. Give it a try first. Don't decide it's impossible beforehand. People who give up that easily live tragically stunted lives. Who's to say you won't wake up one day to find 3 long whiskers dangling from both sides of your face?
そんなものがにょろりしたら私は学校を休みます。
Or she'd cut them off or shave them off and then done. No matter how many times you shave them off, they'll come right back, I'm sure of it.
そんなものを生やして私にどうしろと？
Well, after the mustache, we'll work on your ears. I respectfully advise you to work on growing pointed kitty cat ears on top of your head. Also, start ending your sentences with meow whenever possible. It'll work.
なんだか本来の目的から著しく逸脱してはいませんか？
I don't even know anymore. We're just we're just going with it. We could bury the remains of a cat that died in a traffic accident in front of your door. It'll curse you for stepping on its grave every day, and you'll be transformed. Or perhaps...
あるいはじゃないです。なんかちょっとおっかないこと言わないでください。そんなの無理ですから。
What even the fuck is this amazing conversation? Didn't you hear me about the meow thing? Let's give it a try. Repeat after me. I'm the principal. Meow. Come on, you can do it. Oh my god.
学園長なのにゃ。
We're making her do it. That's better than I expected. You got potential. Try working with a purr in there as well. Like a...
にゃ。にゃーは理事会の犬なのにゃ。犬なのににゃーって変なのにゃ。
I know a certain someone who's gonna be enjoying all this. Gah!
どうしたのにゃ？急に苦しみ出して。
Damn it! The menstrual... Did I say the menstrual? Whatever. The mental contamination is worse than I expected. There's a part of me that's mildly disgusted, but if you called this moe, I wouldn't be able to disagree. To think a middle-aged woman's cat talk would make my heart sink and skip a beat. Ah!
風見くんは私をおもちゃにしすぎだと思います。
I really feel like you are sometimes. Right, sorry. I know, but when I get a taste of peace, it's easy to get carried away. Don't hold it against me, Chizuru.
そういう言い方はずるいです。あなたが言うと無駄に言葉が重いし。
I don't think I'd be smiling like this today if I hadn't come to this school. I'm grateful, you know.
それで少しは恩返しができているのかしら？
Absolutely. And we'll find that out. From now on, Makina might be following the same path I once did. But as long as this school's around, I don't think she'll repeat the same mistakes I did. I hope you'll keep looking out for her from now on.
あなたはそうやってイリスさんのために頭を下げることができるし、これからもイリスさんのためにいろいろなことを教えていくことができます。学園に預けてしまえば、親は何もしなくていいというわけではないのよ。
I know.
イリスさんに関しては、あなたともども再入学の手続きはいつでもできるようにしておきますから、何も心配はいりませんよ。
See? Like we said, like before, so we're already good. Thank you. On another note, Amane's hosting a welcome back curry party in the dorm tonight. Stop by if you have some free time.
はいはい。わかったにゃ。
I hope she just does that now. Nothing changes, except war. Today almost seems like a continuation of yesterday. You have friends and a place to come to, an ordinary life. Until you've lost it, it's hard to realize just how precious that really is. And Makina, of course, spent a good part of her childhood in the hospital. Home probably means something different for her than it does for most people. To her, Mahama Academy probably is home, and our friends here are essentially her family. Yep, it's twilight settling in, and I'm in a pointlessly sentimental mood. Somewhere in the distance, a public announcement speaker's playing Sunset. My daughter appears hand in hand with Amine, eco-friendly shopping bags dangling from her elbow, and I feel my chest grow tight as I remember seeing something I lost a long time ago. Ah!
パパ、ただいま。
No, stop saying things. When she's on the job, her expression's flat and emotionless, but right now she's smiling like a normal girl her age. And several years younger, honestly. Of course, she's also taking big bites out of a chocolate-filled pretzel stick. You little punk, you're snacking again! Dropping my hand on top of Makina's fuzzy little head, I muss up her hair vigorously. She responds with a disgruntled pout.
でも、あまねが食べてもいいって言ったのよ。
Yeah, 'cause mommy wants to spoil you after you've been gone forever. Seriously? Come on, Amane, you can't just let her eat that crap before dinner.
いや、なんか久しぶりだからつい。
I figured as much. What are you, an old lady trying to buy her city kid's granddaughter a love with sweets?
マキナさ、なんでもいぐ食べて偉いごど。ほれ、いっぺごと食べなせ。
Yep. On the money right there. Spanks, yeah. Cut it out already. Spanks, yeah. Spanksy kindly. Once we return to my room, the preparations for dinner get underway immediately. The menu tonight's going to be curry, just as we discussed, and I could really go for some curry right about now. The heart of the dish is an Italian-style summer vegetable curry with a rich tomato and seafood base, to which we're adding plenty of high-quality black tiger shrimp and fried eggplant as toppings. I still don't know about that eggplant, man. People say it tastes good fried and stuff, but I don't like eggplant. Instead of boiling the tomatoes, we're baking them on the stove. Woo! Cutting a cross in their skin and then dumping them right into the middle of the curry. That was mostly a concession to me, since I'm an advocate for eating vegetables, skin and all. I always like mashing potatoes up with a spoon and mixing them in with my curry.
あまね、エビの背わたってどうやって取るのよさ。背中のとこからこうやって爪楊枝でプスッとやれば、ほらね。
The shit?
お？こうか？ブスッと。深く刺しすぎだって。ああ、それじゃボロボロになっちゃうよ。
And so the shrimp had a second death.
こんな感じ？ブスッと。そうそう、その紐みたいのが背わただから。で、お腹側に3箇所くらい切れ目入れておけば、揚げた時にくるってなんないから。そこにあるエビ全部やっちゃって。
Yeah, that sounds way more brutal than it probably is.
オーケー。ほい、ブスッと。ブスって言えばさ、ユミちゃんはご飯食べに来てくれるのかな？
Speaking of uggos, fuck you, Makina!
あんたね、榊さんに聞かれたら刺されるわよ。
Yeah, she would have gotten real pissed off.
おじゃねえし。
This is one lamentable excuse for a conversation, but somehow makes me feel more than a little nostalgic. Hamane and Makina are working on a meal in my cramped kitchen space. Sachi came over as well and offered her assistance, but at the moment she's just kneeling on the floor in front of the rice cooker.
炊飯終了まで5秒前。カウントダウンスタート。
Sounds about right.
5、4、3、2、1。炊飯終了に伴い、セカンドフェーズへ移行。蒸らし終了までの推定残り時間15分。監視を続行します。
Classic.
あのね、さっちゃん。そんなずっと見てなくても、今は炊飯器が全部やってくれるから。
I just figured she was the timer.
ですが、人間は機械を信用しすぎだと思います。いかに高性能な炊飯器であろうと、人が見ていないところでは何をしでかすか分かったものではありません。
Oh no, Sachi's afraid of Skynet. I mean...
もし私が目を離したわずかな隙に世界中の炊飯器が傲慢な人類に対して反旗を翻し、たった7日間で全世界を征服してしまったとしたら、私はどう責任を取れば。
Against a rebellion of rice cookers? Alright.
いや、ないから。そういうことないから。
蓋の部分に厚釜とマイコン制御でふっくらツヤツヤと書いてあります。マイコンですよ。きっといつか自我に目覚める気がします。
God damn it.
自我に目覚めたところでお米を炊くしか脳のない機械に何ができるのよ。
こんにちは。炊けますか？
That was actually the first time I've seen a typo in a while. So check this shit out. Even if did. Grisaia doesn't actually have a lot of typos, so pointing it out is like, it's just like, whoa, you know.
釣りやってる人に釣れますかみたいなノリで炊飯器に話しかけるな。変な子だと思われちゃうぞ。
Well, all of us are off in the head.
いえ、こうして何気なく声をかけて思わず炊飯器さんが返事をしてしまったら、その炊飯器さんは人類を脅かす可能性が限りなく高いと判断できます。
Sachi, it's a fucking rice cooker. I don't think it's gonna cause any harm to anybody.
サッチーはそういうとこ相変わらずな。嫌いじゃないのよ。なんだかな。マキナとユージがいない間はさっちゃんも少しはまともだったんだけどな。
Oh, so it's our fault. For some reason. Excuse me? Almost sounds like you're implying that Makina and I are bad influences on Sachi.
いや、そのままの意味だし。
I am offended.
気にすることねんじゃね。つうかサッチーは久しぶりに帰ってきた風見さんのそばにずっといたいけど、私に遠慮して自分からは積極的に近寄れない。
Oh, just wait till Machiro shows up with the condoms.
だからなんか変なこと言って風見雄二の気を引こうとしてるだけなのよ。な。
マキちゃん、どうしてそういうこと言っちゃうの？違うよ。
It's mostly true.
違うのか。わざわざ綺麗なメイド服に着替えて目の前で顔赤くしながらもじもじしてるのにちっとも気づいてくれない僕年人たる風見雄二に軽くイラッとしてるんじゃないのか。
Well, one, of course she would she would put on a new maid outfit. Like, what? Are you gonna go in dirty clothes? Fuck no. Secondly, you know what? I can't even make a secondly.
マキちゃんひどいよ。
泣くな。後でちょっとだけパパ貸してやっからな。
Hold on.
本当？
ヘラまでは許す。許すなっての。何言ってんのあんたは。
Mommy, help. I need an adult. Yeah, there we go.
許されました。
Ah, jeez.
さっちゃんもそんなことで喜ばないの。
問題ありません。なぜならこの小峰幸、オフェラだけで終わる女ではないからです。
I mean, we saw what happens in H scenes in your route, so I mean, I guess she's right.
よくわからんことを力説してないで、暇ならポーチドエッグを作るの手伝いなさいな。ぐずぐずしてると晩ご飯の時間になっちゃうよ。
I feel like when I'm sleeping, I'm gonna be attacked by a certain maid and quite possibly a certain Makina at some point. Maybe at the same time. Maybe on separate occasions. Who fucking knows anymore?
はい、お任せください。
Uh-oh. Here we go. Someone sounds like someone else is here. What are you, the captain of this wardrobe? War room? Ward room? Don't be so pompous.
あのね、別に深い意味はないけど、そのお風呂入ってきたから、ゴムはさすがに恥ずかしくて買ってきてないけど、まあいいかなって。
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
チルチルじゃんけ、久しぶり。私帰ってきたのよ。
She came in for totally. Wait, but she heard Makina coming down. I don't know, dude.
うげえ、マキナ、なんであんたがいんのよ。
We're about to have I hope I fuck with her. I'm about to have a crazy orgy, is what's gonna happen.
お？だから帰ってきたって言ってんべよ。もっと喜べよ。
Rejoice, plebeians!
いや、あのね、そういうことじゃなくてね、なんかこう暗い部屋にユージが一人で待ってて、部屋に来たってことは覚悟はできてんだろ。来いよ。
やめて、私別にそんなつもりじゃ。
てな感じの展開になるんじゃなかったな。
When you misunderstand something so hard.
は？おめえ何言ってんの？ここ来る前になんか決めてきたのか？
I just never bothered to correct her.
何をどう勘違いされてのこのことやってきたかは存じませんが、みちる様の順番は私のおしゃぶりの次ですよ。
Is this just gonna lead to one, like I said, one giant orgy? God, I hope not. Mommy, help!
サチ、あんたまで。つか、おしゃぶりって何？
Wait, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
はい、航空を使用いたしまして男性の性器を愛撫することです。それはもうバッポバッポと勢いよく、まさに婚姻矢のごとしですね。
A bit of the old, ye old sucky sucky.
はあ、意味わかんない。ん？なに？みちるが来たの？
Yeah, she's here now.
真似までいるの？いやー！女がこんなにいっぱい。女畑に女が鈴なりじゃないのよ。
Excuse me, clown cars have way less room.
ちょっとユージ、あんたまさかここにいる女全員いっぺんに相手する気？このけだもの、鬼、悪魔。
I don't know. You never know what might happen.
風呂まで入って男の部屋に来て、そのまま何もないってことはねえのよさ。そいつは甘すぎだぜ、チルチルさんよ。くっくっく。
Oh no.
何する気よ。私帰る。
Technically, you are already home.
おい、なんだよ。せっかく来たんだからゆっくりしていくのよ。ほれほれ。
I don't trust Makina, not after what she did to Sachi.
おっしゃ、マウント取った。くっくっく。どうだ、動けまい。
See? You shouldn't have trusted her.
うわあ、やめー。なんで脱がしてる？
Really sucks when Makina is like far more powerful than you could possibly imagine at this point.
なんだよ、チルチル。大人パンツ履いてるのよさ。パパ、見て。
Hold on, let me take a quick look. See? Oh, those really are some pretty racy panties. Where'd you buy them?
もうじゃないわよ。何見てんのよ。見てんじゃないわよ。ネット通販で買ったのよ。見てないでマキナを止めなさいよ。
Like how she answers where she got them anyway.
これは確か以前みちる様が 来るべき決戦日に備えてネット通販で買ったものですね。
The decisive battle.
なんであんたがそんなこと知ってんのよ、サチ。
みちる様宛てに届いたお荷物を受け取ったのは私ですし、爆発物を懸念して未開封のまま中身を検査したところ、確かに中身は勝負下着でした。
Wait. Okay, you examine the contents without opening it. Alright.
どれ、ちっと脱がしてみっか。ほいっと。脱がされた。私今脱がされた。
She's really good at that, actually. She's way better at it than I thought she would.
本人ですらいつ脱がされたのかわからないほどに一瞬で。すごいよ、マキちゃん。
That little trick's supposed to be for nicking a notebook or cell phone out of someone's pocket. Not removing their underwear!
秘密がいっぱい詰まってるって意味じゃ。手帳もパンツも大して変わんねえのよ。
They're both hiding deep, dark secrets. I was just playing around when I taught Makina that technique, but she's better at it than me by now.
余計なこと教えてんじゃないわよ。いいからパンツ返しなさいよ。
Am I gonna have to swipe it away from her again?
みちる様、
何よ。
少しは隠された方がよろしいかと。宣告よりやや右側が肥大した女性器が丸見えですが。
Only slightly, somewhat swollen.
こら、見るな。お、ほんじゃ見えないように隠してやっか。ほれ。
Oh, lordy lord.
触るな。なんか嫌な感じにべちょっとしてんのよさ。
Don't touch it. What are you, stupid?
マキちゃん、ちょっとそのまま押さえてて。
No! Don't tell her that.
今の音何してんのよ。
Now we're taking pictures, I guess.
おしめりなうと内容を確認して送信。
Hashtag what? What are you? Who are you sending this to? Are you on Twitter? Are you on the Instagram? Like, follow Sachi, everyone.
画像付きでつぶやくな。
Okay, so it is Twitter. Aw, jeez.
なあ、さっちん、もう押さえてなくていい？なんか中からトロッとしたのが出てきて気分悪いのよさ。
It's freaking me out, man. I want to die. Okay, I think we need to get mommy in here.
大変です。調子に乗りすぎました。泣かせてしまいました。ガン泣きです。
I mean, daddy's kind of not doing shit about it, so.
だから主人どれ。
Do you people have no boundaries whatsoever? Oh. Hi, Yumiko. No, it's a little bit of a weird situation to walk yourself in upon, but... Hi. Oh, hey there, Skaki. You actually showed up.
誘われたから一応顔を出しておくくらいはしておこうと思っていたのだけれど、来るんじゃなかったわ。
Yeah, pretty... Well, right now it's a pretty big mistake.
ユミちゃん、よく来たな。
私が知らなかったというだけで、カレーパーティーというのは実は何かの狂気じみた祭典の隠語なの？
No, we got mommy cooking in the kitchen, so...
んなことねえのよ。ごく普通にみんなで全裸になって規制を上げながらカレーを食うだけなのよさ。
No one's getting naked, you little shithead. Here.
十分に共済じゃない。悪いけど 私は失礼させてもらうわ。
She's already. See, Yumiko's already in the doorway, so she could leave like right now.
なんだよ。せっかく帰ってきたのに、久しぶりに会ったのに、一緒にご飯食べるぐらいいいじゃんかさ。もし明日私がいなくなっちゃったら、今夜が最後のチャンスなのかもしんないのよ。
Oh, don't foreshadow me like that, game.
それはそうだけれど。
Well, in her line of work, you know, you never know what might happen.
ねえ、パパからも言ってよ。
Please, Sakaki, stay with me. I'll make sure to keep them under control from now on. Because apparently I just didn't give a shit before.
わかったわよ。あなたがそこまで言うのなら少しだけ付き合ってあげるわよ。
There she goes with her fucking, I guess.
付き合うって言葉が違う意味で耳に入ってんな。わかりやすいな、この女。
Why's everything gotta be sexy with you, you dirty old man?
イリスさん、今何か言ったかしら？
Oh, you best stop your hoozling, your hoozle-hozzling, Makina.
何にも。ささ、ユミちゃん、こっち来て座って。
Just pats the ground.
ユージさん、私の時はマキナの暴走を止めようともしなかったくせに、随分と対応が違うんじゃない？
Well, you see, Michiru, I'm kind of a dick. Well, you were deliberately playing along with Makina's nonsense, right?
へ？
You know how the girl is. She's got no idea how to deal with seeing Mahama again after all this time. That's why she's behaving so bizarrely.
そうなの？
She didn't have the kind of family most people take for granted, you know? The words "I'm home" probably feel a little strange to her, and honestly, she's too shy to tell you guys how she really feels. Remember when she got back from visiting my master's grave in Yamanashi? She was oddly hyper back then, right? That was when Makina realized she had people to come home to. It made her really happy, but also really embarrassed. And that's why she ended up making a scene. Sachi clearly knows what's going on here, and she's joining in for Makina's sake. I guess I figured you were just playing along as well. Did I have the wrong idea?
そうよ、もちろんそうよ。当たり前じゃない。このミチェル様がその程度のことに気がつかないわけがないじゃない。何言ってんのあんた。当たり前じゃない。ねえ。
We all heard the hesitation at the end. Right, of course. I know you're a thoughtful person, even if it isn't always obvious. Thanks, Michiru.
やめてよ。俺だけはお前のことちゃんと分かってるぞみたいなノリ。別にあんたのためにやってるんじゃないんだから、勘違いしないでよね。
You know, pretty good tsundere right there, Michiru.
何よ、バカにしてさ。
Oh.
遅くなってごめんなさいね。もう始まっちゃってるかしら。
I was hoping she'd say the meow. Nope, not yet. Things got a little more hectic than expected.
というか、ちょうどいいタイミング。カレーが完成したよ。
Ah, fucking sweet.
ほら、みんなお皿持って並びな。いっぱい作ったから、喧嘩しないで仲良く食べるんだよ。
Mommy made us all the food. Hello? A communal meal like this reminds me of the way we eat at my company. Everyone lines up, they dump rice on your plate, then the main dish, then the side dishes. You can have as many refills on the rice as you want. Once the side dishes run out, you can use the furikake seasoning to work through a few more bowls. When that runs out, you're reduced to drenching it in soy sauce. The saying was, eat all you want, but don't complain about the taste. If you want good food, go get yourself on a submarine. It wasn't anything to write home about, but at the end of the day, it filled your belly. In the military, they say no one's worth more than a talented paymaster or mass sergeant. In that case, I suppose Amine must be Muhammad's single greatest asset. Her curry never fails to be delicious. Holding our elliptical plates in one hand, we scoop ourselves as much firmly cooked saffron rice as we want. When we present our plates to Amine, she ladles out generous helpings of thick, viscous curry. I almost said Yuri. Holy shit. Next up, we've got the shrimp, baked potatoes, and fried eggplant. After piling on all the toppings, we add a few pickled vegetables on the side. At this point, our stomachs are beginning to audibly rumble.
辛いの苦手な人はポーチドエッグがあるから、それ崩して混ぜて食べてね。あと、ご飯より野菜が欲しい人は千切りキャベツあるから、好きなだけ食べていいよ。
The best dorm mother we could ask for.
すげえ、豪華すぎる、夢のよ。
Or caretaker, whatever the hell you want to call her. I call her mommy, so. Makina's built a Mount Fuji of rice on her plate. It's covered in great gobs of curry that resemble the lava from a volcanic eruption. And of course, she's also added all the possible toppings. The girl seems to be awestruck by the final result.
つかマキナ、あんたまた欲張ったわね。そんなにいっぱい食べられるの？
You know not to underestimate, her eating.
任せろ。最近の私、びっくりするぐらいよく食うのよ。
Yeah, she could devour all this shit.
まあいいか。今日は好きなだけ食べなさいな。
Once everyone's been served and taken their seats, Amine cheerfully says, let's eat. And we all push our spoons into the curry. The very first bite fills my mouth with the familiar taste of Amine's cooking, inspiring a surprisingly intense sense of nostalgia. Almost feels like I've come back to my childhood home. It's an unmistakably home-cooked meal, perhaps a bit on the crude side. That's how it always is with Amine's food, and there's something comforting about it.
不思議。なんかモネのカレーってどっかで食べたことがあるような味がするのよね。なんでだろう。ああ、それはね、誰でも一度は食べたことがあるメジャーブランドのカレールーを何種類かブレンドして作ってるからじゃないかな。市販のルーを使っているのですか？ですが、このあたかもスパイスを焙煎するところから始めたかのような深みと香ばしさは一体。
Ain't nobody got time to do that.
ほのかな苦みと香ばしさはインスタントコーヒーを混ぜたからだよ。そのコーヒーも誰もが飲んだことがある安いやつね。
She added instant coffee? Dude, only a mad genius can figure this out.
コーヒーはどのぐらい入れるんですか？さあ、私いつも目分量で適当だし。
You think I got this written down in a recipe book? Fuck no. I just throw in and say, well, this is good.
なんか相変わらず雑よね、あんたの料理って。それなのになんで美味しいんだろう。
It's probably because she has an excellent grasp on the fundamentals.
怪しいわね。なんかこう、何でも美味しく感じるぐらい頭がぶっ飛ぶ白い粉的なものでも混ぜてるんじゃないの？
She's saying she's lacing her shit with cocaine?
失礼ね。変なものは混ぜてないわよ。お味噌とかソースとかケチャップとかいろいろ入れたけど、食べられないものは入れてないし。
Hey, cocaine's edible. Don't do that, kids. That's really bad. Kids, adults. Well, no, I'm old.
何それ？そんなにいっぱい入れたの？
だからこんなに濃厚なのかしら。なんだかドロドロしていて、スプーンを横にしてもこぼれないし。
So thick.
ドロッとしてるのはすりおろしたお餅が溶けてるからだよ。私ってば水っぽいベチャベチャしたカレーってあんまし好きじゃないんだよね。
I'm just like, I'll throw whatever in there that I can.
このドロッとしたところがおうちのカレーって感じで私は大好きですよ。もういっそ寮母だけじゃなくて学食でその腕を振るってみてはどうかしら。
仕事がもらえるのは嬉しいですけど、今はまだ学生も少ないですし、寮母で賄いきれちゃいますよ。
Yeah, I don't know, man. If we had more than this amount of students for this academy, which is just filled with kind of messed up kids, am I, you know, then...
せっかく学食があるのに使わないのはもったいないと思って。
今はここにいるみんなが喜んでくれればそれでいいんですよ。
Oh. Dude, that... Oh, hold on, Makina. I need to interrupt you. This looks fucking so good. Oh, I'm hungry now.
あれ、マキナ、あんた。
She's so... She's even crying. It's so, like...
やだ、ちょっと、あんたどうしたの？なんで泣いてんのよ。
She missed all this.
あれ、私泣いてる？なんでだろう、変なの。
Dude, the unconscious tears, man. Those are the ones that get you.
そんなに辛くしてないんだけどな。お水飲む？
なんだろうね。あまねのご飯だって久しぶりだな、美味しいなって。昔はこれよく食べてたなって思ったら、なんかいつの間にか泣いてた。
She literally did what I did last time, where it was like, oh, it's the seedling, and I just started, like, my tears just came out. Like, why am I crying? What is this?
マキナ。
Everyone hug. Come on, let's get in
あま
here.
ね、いつもご飯作ってくれてありがとね。
Aww.
こんなのでよかったらいつでも作ってあげるからいっぱい食べなさいね。
Speaking as someone who's also been known to tear up at the taste of food, it's hard to know how wonderful an ordinary meal is until you're forced to go without them. Judging from the way she's tearing up as she watches Makina eat, it's obvious that Amne put an unusual amount of heart into her meals. But it's not as if Makina was eating that poorly while she was staying with me in America, and we ate out frequently enough that we had a favorite Italian place. Even so, Amne's slapdash cooking brought Makina to tears tonight. I once described Amne's food as having a motherly taste. At the time, Makina responded, "It just tastes like an old lady made it," but today, she unconsciously realized how much that comforting taste meant to her. I think she's finally starting to understand what I meant back then. For Makina and me, Amne's cooking is an irreplaceable gift. But what can the two of us do for her in return? It's not just Amne, Sachi, Sakaki, the principal, and even Michiru. We care deeply about all of them. What can we do for them to repay what they've done for us? Defending our country honestly seems like a pretty grandiose way of answering that question. But at the very least, I want the world to be peaceful enough that they can eat their curry with smiles on their faces.
それで今夜はこの後どうするつもりなの？
Dude, even that made me tear up. What the fuck? What is wrong with me? Dude, I'm getting sensitive. No, it's understandable, man. It's understandable. The tears, when you're just feeling so much emotion, at least for me, they all come out, man. The tears. The unconscious tears.